everybody? I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sergey.
And we are the Tabletop Warlords. And once again, we find ourselves playing another game of
Beyond the Gates of Antares. What?
Antares?
Put a little flair on it.
Today is going to be a very fun day because we're going to have something in the way of a fan appreciation episode.
Fan appreciation.
Recently on the Intel Facebook page, a group that we're a part of and that you should also join, one of our good friends, Sampo, kind of did like a deep dive into our content and made a post in relation to kind of the statistics of everything involving our channel.
He analyzed everything from what armies we've played to what scenarios we've done to our win-loss rate, which Kevin is technically one win over me. But that did not count the strike and card 9 scenarios, which I won handily.
Yes.
So I refuse to admit his supremacy. The most helpful piece of information that Sampo has revealed is our least played matchups, the armies that have faced each other the least amount on the tabletop.
We enjoyed this deep dive into our content so much that we felt it was appropriate to reach out to Sampo and ask what content he would kind of like to see next on the channel.
We let Sampo choose everything, the armies, the scenario, and our biome. And in that vein, he has chosen for me to play the Isorian Cenatax.
And for me, the first time to play as the Boromite clans.
And we will be playing on the Caverns of Omega Viridi, which is super, super fun, and we don't do nearly enough.
Yeah, I don't know why I made an entire series of cave.
Yeah.
No, actually I know why, I'm sorry. The damn rabbits ate the caves of Omega Viridi and it just took me this long to actually fix them.
There was like large chunks eaten out of it.
Yeah.
Furthermore, Sampo has chosen for us to play narrative scenario 3, Escort, which is a really, really weird but really, really interesting fun scenario.
So once again, thank you, Sampo, for doing the deep dive that you did. It was super entertaining, very informative, and we really hope that you enjoyed the episode that we've laid out for you today. But before we get this amazing cave board out and show you what we've done, you should help us support the channel in the easiest possible way by feeding the algorithmical monster that controls our very existence by simply liking the video, leaving a comment below, and subscribing to the channel. If you would so choose, ringing the bell is also a great help.
And if you like any of the models that you see here today, you can follow the affiliate link right beneath this video. It'll take you to the Warlord store, and anything you purchase there will give me and Kevin a small commission.
But if you want to support the channel in the best way pan-humanly possible, you should consider joining our Patreon campaign. The pledges of our patrons are the lifeblood of this channel.
Even $1 a month gets me and Kevin one step closer to our goal of doing this full time, which we would absolutely love to do. This is my 750-point Isorian skirmish force. I have dubbed this list the Cavalcade of Crocodile Hand. In any Isorian 750-point force, you must have 4 tactical choices. You may have up to 6. You may have up to 2 support choices, 0 strategic, and 1 auxiliary choice. This particular list is headed by an Isorian San-Ra command squad. They're 131 points base, but I spent 29 points to increase their squad count to 4 and 5 points on the commander's sling net ammo. I have then filled out some more tactical choices with 2 pretty basic Isorian phase squads. Each one is 112 points base, but I've spent 3 points to give each of them a plasma lance. Unfortunately, I accidentally left one of my spidery plasma lancers at home, so you're gonna have to use your imagination there.
It's good to see Crocodile Hands again, though. Look at him in all of his crocodile hand glory.
He's been biding his time. Moving on to my final tactical choice, I have some San-Ra Taurus, as is my usual.
Gotta have them.
Yep, they're 91 points base, and I've stuck them in a Togra, which is my first support choice. It is 96 points base, but I've given it a gun for 40 points and a 20-point upgrade in the form of a battlefield. My final support choice is my Isorian phase sniper. I was really torn between her and an X-Launcher, but she is just so damn cool that I decided to go with her instead. She is 56 points base, but I spent 10 points to give her a camo drone. Finishing off the entire list, I have this auxiliary choice, which is an Isorian midi probe shard. They're just, ubiquitously good. This entire force is 758 points total and is represented by 8 order dice.
And here you have my 750-point Boromite skirmish force. I'm going to dub this list the Junkyard Dogs.
This is what comes when the klaxon calls. As in all Boromite skirmish forces, you have to have 4 tactical choices, but you can have up to 8. You can have up to 4 support choices, 0 strategic, and up to a single auxiliary choice. In this army in particular, I have filled in my tactical requirements with first, 2 gang fighter squads. Now these are plain Jane, 97 points base, and not a single upgrade between them. And then to support that kind of wall of guns is going to be not 1, not 2, but 3 squads of Boromites. Now, they are 82 points base, and you can see the handlers have all been given suspenser platforms for 5 points apiece, making them each 87 points. To fill out my support choices, I will begin with the coolest, the Rock Riders. Now, to get more than 1 squad, you need to have a command squad, but you can always take 1. It's 103 points base, and you can see I've added a rider for 31 points, and then at 4 points apiece, which is 16 total, each one of them has given a Electro Lance. That's 150 points total for that unit. And then the other support choices are 3 support teams, 36 points base, 5 points for net ammo, making them 41 points apiece. I have spent the remainder of my points on 2 army options in the form of Block for 5 points and Superior Shard for 15. And that means I have 748 points total, just like Sergei, and 9 order dice. The din of a desperate battle may be heard wailing through the cavernous tunnels of the rocky world of Balthor 7. Out of the shadows creeps the Sonra commander Klikar, while the rest of the commander's troops battle the Boromites that call Balthor 7 their home. Klikar takes advantage of this diversion to seek what he has actually come to this moon for. As Klikar and his forces heft their stolen cargo onto a hover sled, a warning klaxon arises. Klikar must now move quickly if he is to escape the biting, gnashing claws of the Boromite junkyard dogs. As per Sampo's request, once again we find ourselves in a cave biome. And it just makes me really happy. I don't know what it is, but I just don't default to the cave biome. Sergei says I have a tree problem, and that there's probably some truth in that.
You do have a tree problem.
Yeah.
It's diagnosable.
I need more trees. Just a few more and it'll be perfect. But so it's great. Now, I will say that I did spend a 48-hour period feverishly producing more scatter terrain for this table because I just felt like it was not populated enough. So you're going to see some new stuff, but let's break this scenario down before we get into the composition of the battlefield. As we stated in the beginning, we will be playing narrative scenario number 3, Escort, and it is a very specific scenario as far as how you have to set it up. So the newest part of our terrain here is, like I said in the fluff, there is a hover sled, and this is going to be where we set the objective marker. It doesn't count for anything, but it's going to kind of visually help us keep track where everything is in a little cooler way. Now we have a track that runs 45 inches down to the transmat. Now, once Sergei gets that escort unit to the transmat, it escapes and he wins. But my objective is to stop him from even getting halfway, which is not that far. It's only 2 turns, basically, of movement before he gets halfway. So it's kind of like a working for the draw kind of scenario. Now, the Escort works in a specific way. At the beginning of each turn, the closest of Sergei's units that can escort, which is infantry and infantry command, is assigned as the escort. And it can move then the objective as it moves. Now that can be a run of 10 inches, it cannot be a sprint, or it can be an advance. Now, the thing that is kind of important to note is that if for any reason, this particular escorting unit is brought down or killed outright, no one in that same turn can just magically go over and escort. It is always decided at the beginning of the turn, which is interesting. Now, we created the track because this escort unit has to literally move in a straight line, which makes it kind of thematic and cool, and keeps you in the center of the field. Now, as far as terrain is concerned, you are not allowed to have anything within a 15-inch wide zone with the line of this escort in the center. So basically it's 7.5 inches on either side of our little track there. And then the other terrain is supposed to be half light, half dense, and it's kind of just, up to you guys. Now, you'll see that there's many openings on the side created by the cave walls, and that is because deployment is really weird. You can see that Sergei already has 2 units on the field, which is what he was able to do, a command infantry unit and a regular infantry unit. So I think that's why he probably ran the Son Commander. And all of his other units may arrive on turn 1 anywhere on his edge of this short edge, as long as it's without 10 inches of the corners. And then as the attacker, mine is like absolutely nutty. So there are 6 entry points, 3 on one long edge, 3 on the other. Every single time I pull an order dice from turn 1 and on, I'm deciding which unit to bring on, and then I roll a d6 to determine which one of these openings. So real quick, we'll determine on that side, we have 1, 2, and 3, and then over to 4, 5, and 6 on this side. Now, there's also a lot of weird stipulations. So as I decide where my guys are coming in, if for any reason, if I roll a double, i.e. if I rolled a 2 and my guy comes out from that spot, and then I bring out another unit and it rolls a 2, that unit cannot come in because only one unit can come out from any one entrance on any one turn. Now, that just puts the order dice back in the bag and they get to try the next turn. But it is kind of a weird thing so I have 9 units, I only can technically have 6 in the first turn, so it's something to think about. But yeah, this is a very interesting scenario. It is definitely in the rulebook explained as kind of being one of those scenarios that's best used to introduce more players to the game, because the attacker can be, multiple people playing as the same army, multiple armies working together. It's a little bit weird. And like I said just a moment ago, it is really kind of a playing for the draw because it's so hard to stop the escort from at least moving to the halfway point, which is like somewhere around here. But it's still gonna be a very fun scenario. So let's get some dice out and see how this goes. But I'm already getting ahead of myself. I didn't explain the actual battlefield. So real quick, what doesn't count for anything, because we love to have that on our field. The main structure of the sled and its track don't actually count for anything as far as affecting movement or anything. The transmat is also basically nothing. It's just there for the objective. And we're gonna say the same thing for all the little doohickeys and stacks of stuff off to the side. Now, the space barrels also don't count for anything. This guy right here in center stage is a light building. Me and Sergei invented that. We kind of tweaked it a little bit. It's gonna be +1 res, and then Sergei and I decided that you can actually enter it using an advance order as well as a run order. So just to represent how easy it is to get around. We have another light building on this side, and we have a even smaller light building on that side. Now, there's also a lot of barriers in the form of just these metal barriers. They're gonna be +2 to res and work exactly like any other obstacle. We have that on this side too. And then in this specific spot where we have a few barriers kind of making it a little like area there, we're gonna call that an area terrain, something else me and Sergei made, which is like a supply depot. So it is a light area terrain, which is -2 if you're shooting through it, and it has +1 res when you're in it. So very similar to a scrubland. And then we have an instance of rocky ground in the form of these stalagmites, +2 res, light area terrain, and difficult. And then we have Fungi Forests. Now these ones we're gonna actually use the Viridian Fungi Forest for, which is it's +2 to your res, it's light area terrain, it's difficult, and if you go down within it, it actually kicks up a bunch of spores, and for the rest of that turn where that happens, it's -1 to hit, kind of as if you were in a building, which is pretty cool. And then we have a little bit more in the way of a fungi forest on that side. Now everything else, like I said, anything else that's just little individual bases don't count for anything. So now we can get the dice out and see how this is gonna go. Oy vey, that's a lot of dice. This is why me and Sergei play 500 points all the time. It's gonna be 9 on the Boromites and 8 on the Isorians. Oh, turn 1, it's gonna be a lot of maneuvering. Let's see what happens.
Turn 1, dice 1! Isorian!
Yeah, that never happens.
Block! No, I'm just kidding.
What did you say?
I said block! When we first started doing reports, it was like, what's a block? And it's like, oh, cool. And it was like every dice we pulled, block!
Yeah, we literally blocked the first dice of almost every single game. That's not a great thing to do. Just to clarify real quick, I can actually sprint with the sled. the sled can only move 10 inches, so I can like outpace it or underpace it if I so choose.
Yeah, it just moves alongside of you at a maximum of it moving 10.
Exactly. And as a further point, this control console is exactly 45 inches away, so that is what we're going to use as the like quote-unquote objective marker.
Yeah, even though we have these sweet new space barrels with purple triangles.
He's so excited about the purple
That's
triangles.
how you know it's good.
Either way, I am just going to be... Oh, it's stuck. Boop. I have made a run order 10 inches down the field. I am trying to at least force that draw, no matter what. Isorian again.
Whoa.
Easy order on this one. I'm gonna put these guys on ambush, so if he comes out from there, I just blast him to death.
Yeah, I got a very exposed position if I'm in, what is this, spot number 5.
Me again. Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna bring on mini probes.
Makes sense.
I have 2 mini probes following my main unit and 2 hanging back to protect the rear guard.
That makes sense. Ha!
Again, okay. This is not great.
Every single time that I get all the initiative, it's great, and for some reason, whenever you do it, you don't want it.
It's terrible. I think I'm gonna run on with my Togra.
Okay.
Running on 10 inches.
The old space whale.
The old space whale.
I know her well.
Yeah, I think I'm going to... I want it on both sides, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put it there because that seems more vulnerable.
Yeah. Well.
Both sides are bad.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one round with the Togra. Finally.
Kevin.
So with my first dice, it's important which unit I choose because with the way that the entry points work, this unit is coming on no matter what. So I'm going to choose one of my Lava Mites because I have some redundancy with having 3 of them. So Lava Mite Squad A, you're up. Where will my Lava Mites come in? 3. So
that will be...
Yep, though not a great spot.
That's not bad. I mean, you have rapid sprint.
Okay, so my first Lava Mite Squad is going... It's going to get turned into Swiss cheese if I just straight run at it. So I'm going to actually occupy this barrier with a sprint order. Because if I occupy it, the next turn I can sprint right over it without any penalty. So I'm going to do that. Now, I do have to pass an agility test, and I only have an agility of 4. Oh, so I passed.
You
So
actually
no
passed
pen.
it. Yes.
Okay. Lucky. But yes, so they're going to be gnashing their teeth safely on the other side of this barrier.
I do want to point out Kevin's insane pantaloons.
I wanted to battle your amazing red pants, and so now the blue have entered. If anybody wants to help with this pants battle, vote in the description below.
Hashtag Kevin pants. Hashtag Sergey pants. Mine are obviously better.
What the
Your MC Hammer pants are absurd.
The Isorians are really eager.
We're stealing this. Me and Kevin talked about it beforehand. Because I'm stealing from the scaly-skinned Boromites, and I have a crocodile arm. We're stealing his special Boromite herbal lotion.
Oh my
that
God.
keeps your skin from drying out.
Yeah.
So I want it. Crocodile arm will not have a scaly skin. He will be smooth.
You can't have it.
I'll be advancing 5 inches with my Togra and shooting at Kevin's fairly undefended Boromites on over there.
I mean, I got +2 res.
That's true. I'm gonna place my battlefield here because that's the only place I can really be shot at completely undefended.
Okay. What's your range on this bad boy?
Like so much. I think 20 inches is effective. So
30 is
inches
effective on plasma light. It's a plasma light support, right?
Yeah, so I am I just barely outside of effective?
So you're -2 to hit.
3 shots at 3s.
Lolly.
No hits. Isorian again.
Damn.
My sniper is advancing onto the field and going to lay a withering array of fire at Kevin.
Whoever will she shoot at?
The only unit that is actually available.
Okay, well at least my strike value, or your strike value, just negates my,
That's true,
coverage,
that's
so
true.
we'll see.
So I get a D6 shots. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll that.
1. Yeah.
Excellent. So
Good
let's
times.
just roll it
Yeah,
here.
seriously. You're gonna hit no matter what.
No, I missed.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, so far this guy is Lucky McLuckerson.
Oh! Kevin.
I think we need more lava mites on this field, so let's see where they're gonna come in. If I roll a 3, they don't come in at all.
I got a 4.
4.
So it's the opposite side. So I don't know. They keep the dogs close apparently to the, the goods. Okay, we got the lava mites coming on. It's gonna basically mirror the exact same order. I'm gonna sprint up into these obstacles to protect myself. So I got a 1.
Oh, you can sprint further if you wish.
Yeah, but don't you have to declare where you're going? I think.
Yeah, I guess.
'Cause
That's kind of iffy territory.
24 inches doesn't do anything special for me.
Okay,
Anyway,
yeah,
so,
okay.
if I could get to you, I'd absolutely try
Yeah.
to eviscerate you, but unfortunately my lava mites are coming in like the furthest away spots. So, okay, there's my guys.
I bet it's gonna be, Boromite. I believe that it is now appropriate for my rock riders to join this fracas, and they're going to be led by my Boromite leader, Caldona, upon her trusty steed.
Yes!
1.
1. So the closest, or you're right.
Caldona arrives in all of her glory.
And she wants her lotion. So not a great spot because there's a sniper, there's a Togra, there's all of his armies about to arrive. So I'm gonna zip zoop and run around the corner. So they have rapid sprint as well. So I am going to run and sprint and get myself to be behind the trade depot area so I can get that -2 to hit.
Final position, making old crocodile arm pretty nervous.
It's my lotion. The Isorian again.
I'm actually just gonna punt that dice
Oh, okay. To
the
Taurus.
Taurus
Okay.
inside. So just pull another one.
Okay.
Neat. The way this scenario is engineered means that whoever I choose to use right now has a 50% chance of actually showing up because I've already arrived at half the other spots. So I'm not going to choose an X launcher because it's all dangerous positions from here on out. I'm going to choose a ganger squad, and the only spots I have left are 2, 5, and 6 now. So let's see what I got.
Nope.
3,
So I've rolled
so
a
they
3.
do not come
so
on.
one ganger squad cannot come on.
Boromite again. I will attempt to come on with my next gang squad.
5.
Oh, they do. Yeah. So it's this one right here.
Coming in right here.
So-
guess who's springing in? Ambush. It's
Yeah.
me.
So, and that's knowing that I'll sprint on to attempt to not get shot to death.
That's fair.
Okay.
Kevin is obviously trying to snake my ambush as much as humanly possible.
To articulate, he's got 20 inches, so literally I don't want to get too close. I knew he was going to be shooting at me. So I'm going to basically go out and then come right back in to dive into the mushrooms.
Okay. I'm actually going to just shoot at Kevin as soon as he enters the field, even though it's at long range. I will be using my single shot mode, so it's 4 shots hitting on 5s, but I do have to reroll.
Wait.
2 hits,
Yeah, give it a reroll because I sprinted.
1 hit.
Okay, so my res is 7s brought down to 4s. So I will take it on the leader because the Boromites are literally so command heavy it won't really hurt the unit. So I'm fine. The 3. But I do take a pin. Now, real quick, while we have the camera right here, I'm just gonna do my agility test for the sprint, which I failed at. So now I have 2 pins, and then I have to take an agility test to actually end up in the forest. And I got a 2, so that's fine. So 2 pins is what I end with.
It feels bad when you're shooting at your own units and they're not even dying. Die, damn you!
Isorian once again.
Placing my final Isorian phase squad here. They are sprinting, and they pass because they're at 5. I'm not used to having 5 agility. I feel so lithe.
Yes. That makes sense. So they're just trying to move up the field
Yeah.
to get at the point.
Kevin. All 4 of the last dice are mine. So we're gonna have the lava mites attempt to come on first.
I only can get from 2, position 2 and 6.
So
I get
they
on.
come on. That's
Oh, my
unfortunate
Lord.
for me.
My lava mites are they're going to be the agitators that I'm never allowed to be because I don't play armies like this. So I'm going to literally, oh my God, I can move so far.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rapid sprint all the way up to basically where that crater was.
Yeah, that was very ideal for Kevin. Unfortunately
So
for me.
now Sergey has to deal with literally a full-blown, well, not full-blown, but like a lava mite squad like in his freaking the back of his army. So that's going to get interesting. Sorry, I always forget to do sprint checks.
Oh my
God,
goodness,
a 2!
what is going on?
I wish it was a 1. Oh my God, if it was a 1.
I still have 3 X launcher teams, and it's unfortunate that I have to bring them on, and the only spot they can get is pretty close. But I have to shoot. I have to try to get on because they're in the bag. So I only can get on if I roll a 2. So I have 3 squads total. Whoop.
Of course you did.
So,
What?
but the last 2 units are now, it's impossible for them to come onto the field, and I will come on with an advance order, obviously, with them. Now, that move is gonna get them into a fungi forest, so I'm going to immediately roll the agility test to get into there. And I got a 2!
And he passes. Kevin's luck
Yes.
is untethered and his rage knows no bounds.
I'm gonna do, as I said, it's an advance order, so I'm gonna fire a shot that's unfortunately gonna deviate its full, but hey, we're gonna see. So I'm gonna aim directly, or at this gentleman in the center. I hit on a 1, 2, or 3. 9. So it's gonna deviate, and it's gonna deviate its full D10. So 9 inches.
Whoa, thank God. That's so great for me.
Yep, I figured as much.
The Isorians have ran onto the field, but the Boromites are now poised to crush them in their bejeweled pincers. Can we make it off with our lotion? Will crocodile hands have smooth palms?
Arguably the most bloody turn for sure. We have 9 dice in the Boromites and 8. Oh wait, I'm using superior shard. So 7 for the Isorians.
I desperately need this dice. I need this dice so bad. It's red! Yes! Okay. Alright. You put it back in there, and you shake it without your hand in there. Okay? You shift it around.
Come on, I have
Spin it.
20 points in army options. They can't be a waste.
Please.
Ooh.
Come on, come on.
Yes! Woo!
Clicar is going to issue a command order with his skittering spider voice.
Damn you.
This is exceptionally lucky.
Yeah, I have everything set up and it didn't work.
This is borderline undeserved on my part. But
so it's within 10 inches of you, correct?
Within 5 inches, and I already measured both these units are within 5 inches.
Okay.
So he will be doing an advance, and they will all be following. He has to go first because he's the issuer.
Okay, so what is he gonna do?
I'll be getting as close to my targets as humanly possible.
Who are you gonna be shooting at?
I'll be shooting at this Boromite Lavamite handler because it's a fairly clear shot.
You're an effective, I'm assuming.
Absolutely effective, yeah. I'll be using my awesome strike value 3 duo carbs. I'm in effective range, so I'm hitting on 5s.
Yes.
Okay.
Only 1 hit.
I hit you once.
Okay, so my res is brought down.
Are you taking on a Lavamite or your?
Yeah, I'll take it on a Lavamite because they have 8 res, but they have +2 for the obstacle, so they're up to 10, brought down to 7 by his duo carb. Ah, and he dies. Oh, my poor little rock dogs. Well, I tried to prevent it.
But with this move, I seal a tie.
Yep.
Kevin can no longer win, but although it's looking like I can no longer win either, this is getting
We'll
spooky.
see.
Because it was an advance order, I'm shooting 4 shots, hitting on 5s into this unit, and then 1 single shot hitting on 4s, strike value 4 into that unit. I hit with 2 of them. I unfortunately missed my extendo shot.
These are strike value 2 hits. My obstacle gives me res 2, so I'm basically at 8. So I'm gonna once again protect the handler by using the rock dogs. And I'm fine in both regards. So I take 1 pin with the unpinned unit.
This phase squad will be performing their advance order. They're going to be moving forward and firing the bulk of their shots into Kevin's rock riders over there.
Okay.
But they'll fire 1 over-the-shoulder shot at this Lavamite squad.
What if you want to live and say you're gonna want to change your final position?
Yeah.
Sergey's final position, taking advantage of the line of sight as best he can. So what's your
I'm
distance?
Just slightly
Outside.
Wait, actually.
Oh, you're
Nope, I'm ineffective. Hell yeah. 3s and 4s to hit.
Nice. Completely whipped.
Nope. I hit you with the
That's fine with
plasma
me.
lance.
I will take it on a rock dog. And I'm dead.
Dog's dead.
Boromite. I'm going to use my Lavamites that took 1 hit or 1 casualty back here before they get any more pins. Since the middle units have already gone. Now I have gotten rid of the Dolomite dice that rolls a 10 like absolutely every single time. So I only can fail 9 or 10 fails.
Oh, you made it.
So I lose it. Now I'm sprinting and charging the sniper. So I have to do a sprint check. And I pass.
And you are infinitely
Oh my
passing the
God.
sprint checks.
My guys, they want that lotion back. They're like, you have any idea what kind of shay we got to get our hands on? But Shay, okay, so the Boromites will be bringing to bear a plasma pistol, and my rock dogs are going to vomit forth their lava-y bile, I assume. Pistol's obviously strike value 2, my accuracy is 5, and the lava mites are, no joke, accuracy 7. So good times.
I, on the other hand, am accuracy 8, strike value 2, and I have a variable amount of shots, so we'll see that in the die tray.
Hopefully there's not many.
D6 shots.
3. Oh, thank God. Okay. Nah.
All hits.
That, but I sprinted, so you must reroll.
Oh, okay.
Please roll a 9 or a 10. At least one. Yes!
No? So just 2 hits.
Okay. So, now my rock dogs are the most effective in close combat, so I probably will actually have my leader take a hit. It's strike value 2.
Yeah,
and
so your leader's
what
on
is
5s and your rock dogs are on 6s.
Just kidding. I'm gonna take it both in the dogs and hope for the damn best. Yes!
Oh, come on!
So I do get a pin from point blank shooting, but now Sergey has to deal with my lava lugs and my plasma bolts, which I will of course. Oh God. Well, I hit on the other lava, so I'm gonna use this lucky to kill your camo drone, so you don't get that for the rest of the game, and then force you to take 1 strike value 2 hit. And you're dead.
Well, I didn't expect a hell of a lot out of the best ranged unit in the game fighting the best melee unit in the game.
Yeah.
Yep, she's dead.
So I'm going to then probably try to get as far away from the Togra as humanly possible.
This is Kevin's final position. He could not escape the Togra's clutches.
Yeah.
Who's going next?
Me again.
Oh, I keep on... Every time I do this, I like shoot it up in this guy. It's you again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Caledona's fury will know no
Bounds.
bounds.
Is the word you're looking for.
So I'm going to
What
sprint
will the
charge
fury know of?
into Click Clack or whatever the hell his name is. He's going down.
You made up his name.
I know. Click Clack.
Alright, so I will be shooting Kevin with my duo carbs. I'll be, I'm probably gonna be doing single shots.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hitting on 5s.
I will.
Wait, did you
also-
sprint?
Yeah, I'm gonna sprint.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot multiple shots then.
So
Multiple
rapid
shots,
fire. And oh my God, I
You
did
can't.
it.
What is wrong with you?
We ate our Wheaties, so no pin for me.
And are you going to be firing multiple shots or single fire?
I will shoot single fire because I don't have to reroll.
Okay.
I'm hitting on 5s. Ooh, buddy.
There's
So-
2 hits.
2 hits for you. How many do you get? You get 9. Now, Sergey, you switched your mind, right? You have 9 rapid fire shots.
Yeah, I'm going to do 9 rapid fire shots, and I forgot I had an X launcher with sling net, so I'm going to be firing
Right.
that as well.
X-sling, yeah, for
X-sling,
sure.
Yeah. So this is just 4s with the rapid fire, 5s with the sling. Ooh, I missed with the sling. Damn. So I hit.
You hit there, you hit there, you hit there, and you hit there.
Yep.
9 is a miss.
I changed that to a 9.
So you must re-roll those because I sprinted.
No way.
My God, you completely whiffed me. Oh, you're so doomed. Okay, so you have to take 2 strike value 2 shots.
I'm gonna take it on 2 non-leaders.
Oh yeah, because you have many.
And I'm
crits.
fine.
So you're fine. So you do have a single pin in close combat. Now the giant spiders and rock spiders, other spiders, do battle in close combat. Locomites themselves have a strength of 8, and so do their riders, meaning that all of my 8 hits hit on a 9 or lower at strike value 2.
I am, however, at strength 7, so I'm still pretty tough.
Your commander has that X-sling, or
He
the
does.
sling net still.
He does.
God dang, I can't X-sling.
I'm gonna get my licks in.
So you're hitting on 7s, and your leader's on 8, and mine's 9s across.
The song. Yeah, I hit you with all of them. It's what, D4 for the X-Ling?
D3.
D3. Yeah, yeah.
3. So I have to contend
So I've
with
hit you
6
6 times.
strike
I gotta
value
wipe you
zeros.
out.
And I'm gonna hit back. And I only miss once.
Ooh.
So you have to contend with 7 strike value 2 hits. I have to contend with 6 strike value 0 hits.
I am hashtag in trouble.
So I will take mine first, my licks first. So I might be screwed too, though. I mean, if I roll bad, I'm dead.
Yeah.
So the leader is gonna take 2. A normal person is gonna have to take 2 as well, and then the other 2 are gonna only take 1. So the leader is fine. This second person is dead, most likely. I can't remember. I actually don't know what my res is, if I'm being honest. I think I'm dead too.
I don't know.
I might have
Put a
less
pause
than
and
res
check.
8. Oh no, because I'm a rider, so he's has 7 plus 1 is probably 8. But check. My res is 8, so he's fine. So I did lose 1 rider, giving me a single pin. Now, Sergey, take your saves.
My res is 5, and I'm real messed up. So my leader has to take 2. He's dead. He's dead.
I've killed Click Clack.
Regular guy is
Dead.
double dead. Fine. Dead.
Dead.
Okay,
What
so
the
one
heck?
guy is.
So you took 3. So you have 4 total pins. So you
Yep.
definitely have to take a save. And
I'm
you're
gone.
out.
Instant death. No. Click. I've been.
He will not use the salve to soothe his, I'm assuming, crusty carapace.
Yes, we will remain dry as a bone.
Okay, so Caledonia is going to definitely move back towards this platform so I can
Yeah,
start
that
to
makes
contest it. Because if I'm within 5 inches of it, he cannot move. And my final position, it's now like Road Warrior. I got the little explosive sticks and everything. Witness me! Ooh. Let the carnage continue.
The spider ichors just splattered all over the caves.
I will have my Boromites now. Try to charge Crocodile Arms himself. I must pass on a 8 or lower. Oh, I almost rolled a 9. Oh my god. Okay, so I lose my pen.
Crocodile Hands is gonna take you out.
I'm
Look at how big his
sprinting.
hand is.
Oh, what does that mean?
So you get 2 pins on your sprint. That's
Oh,
pretty amazing.
Hey, you know what?
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Nah.
You have no idea.
I
Those
don't think
fingers
so.
are going right in your eyes.
Okay, so it's similar to what was before. So I have a plasma pistol, now only hitting on 3s, but my freaking rock dog still can spit you on 5s. So
Yep, and I'm just hitting on a boatload of 4s because I'm gonna be.
and you
right
got a
firing
reroll?
you.
Kaza sprint. Once again, 3s and 5s. Nice.
That's a good
That's good for you.
time.
But
Yeah.
I do hit once. That's all I needed.
Yep, and I will then shoot back the 10 times, all on 4s. Oh god, my shooting has been
You got
not
3
great.
hits. But I sprinted, so you must re-roll. Oh, 2
actually,
hits.
sweet. All of them hit.
Is that hit on a 4?
Yeah.
I will take 1 on my leader, 2 on the rock dogs, so on 8s and 7s. So I gotta re-roll the leader. Yay! So, I survive, but I do get a 3rd pin.
Crocodile Hands is taking this hit. He's saving on 5s. He's dead. Damn it, Crocodile Hands. Yes!
though.
I was like, I promised so much out of you.
So, you have 1 pin going into close combat. I have, unfortunately, 3, so I'm gonna have to kill you. Okay, my Lavamites, they're gonna do great. I don't know their stats. Okay, what are the lava dogs?
So the rock dogs are 7s. They don't count as having hand weapons, but
But I
they
charged.
charge, so they're 8s.
Okay.
The leader is likewise at 8s because he does count as having a hand weapon, but his
And
base
charged.
is 6 and he charged.
Now I have Electro Lash with the leader.
Which is 3
How-
attacks, strike value 1.
And what are the rock dogs?
They're 2 attacks. They're 3 attacks, strike value 2.
Woo!
And then I, on the other hand, am Macho Man Randy Savage himself.
Cream of the
Crocodile
crop.
Hands is hitting on 6s because he has an X-Sling, and
Yep.
the rest of the guys are hitting on 5s because they're just
It's
trying to
all strike value
punch
0.
the rock dogs to death. I'm taking you down! Isorians, Crocodile Hands slashing at your eyes. Yes, Crocodile Hands makes contact.
So it's a D3 again for your
It's a
X-Sling.
D3. And fluff-wise, this is just him striking you many times with his claws. This is not an X-Sling.
So you have generated 3 total hits at strike value 0. And now my turn. Everything's hitting on 8s. Oh my lord. I hit with literally everything but 1.
Crocodile Hands can take it. He doesn't even care.
So we're just gonna keep those on there. So strike value 0s. I'm gonna take 1 on my leader and 2 on the rock dogs. 8s and 7s once again.
Oh, yes. Come on.
So
damn it.
unfortunately, no one dies. I
Okay,
still have 3 pins though, so
you
I still
hit
have to.
me
You
9.
have 5 individuals.
Yeah, so damn it. So this is what I'm contending with. This is Crocodile Hands. Actually, you know what? Crocodile Hands is gonna duel with your leader because he's a coward.
Yeah.
So
Strike value 1. Oh, he's super
so
dead. So he
super
failed twice.
dead.
Unfortunately, you cannot re-roll.
dead,
Oh, evade.
dead,
And I think I won the combat.
dead, dead.
Okay.
In the arms of the crocodile. crocodile. He will remain with dry skin.
He's dead as all get out.
Yeah, he couldn't be more
Get that
dead.
dirty dog out of here.
So Kevin has effectively
This
wrested
is my
control
house.
of the sled.
We'll see what happens.
You can't win though.
I can't win. That's the
draw.
insulting part of this scenario is I still can't win because you were able to trundle down in 2 turns.
You can't stop me. I'm an unspeakable freight train.
The secrets of Boromite skincare will never leave this system. Yep. I figured as much.
It continues.
The only hope Sergei now possesses is that the Taurus squad, nestled safely within his Toga transport, can somehow move up the field. So I'm going to use my X-Launcher team to lob a net ammo round right into it. So it is a fire order. I don't think I'm hitting on but a 1 or a 2. Whoop. So 4, I definitely miss.
That
It's going to deviate a D5. So 5
It
inches.
might actually miss. I'm not sure. I have it's a big model.
I'm pretty sure it's going to miss. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it misses.
Sweet.
Oh well, what are you gonna do? Me again. I'm gonna use my gangers, but I'm gonna have to roll a 7 first. Nope. 10.
They go down and
They'll lose 2
retain
pins.
Their pins. You just love to roll 10s on.
I know, man. I don't know what it is.
Go ahead and just pull that die.
Yeah, so that's a non-turn. Me again. So this time, I'll just I'll have my gangers walk in.
Okay.
So let's see where they're gonna show up. No one has come in at all this turn, so they will show up wherever I roll. So 5, this middle spot, perfect!
Wow,
Advance the gang squad in,
though?
and I'm gonna shoot at that phase squad. Boromite is never late, he's just thematic. They've showed up with an advance. I'm gonna be plugging all the shots into this suite of space squads. They are within 20 inches, so I'm hitting on 5s, except for the pistol, which is gonna hit on 4. 5s and 4s. Oh, hex yes, the pistol hit. I love it when the pistols hit. So 2 mag guns hit your phase troops, so that's strike value 1, and then well, I guess it's all strike value 1, so 3 hits. You should take it on a plasma lance, Sergey.
I won't do it.
They're stronger than the normal.
Oh! They can all be rerolled.
You can all reroll because you got 2 med probes, but that's a scary roll. And they're all good.
Oh, they're all
this
good. On the edge of their seats. Okay.
So you do take them back.
Boromite.
Okay. I'll bring one of my 2 X-Launcher teams that off the field still. So we'll see where they come on. 6. So they're gonna come from this spot. So
That's actually pretty solid.
My X-Launcher team is gonna mosey in here out of cover. They're getting ballsy because they're really just not good targets to shoot at right now. They're gonna lob around into the Taurus squad that will deviate full, but hey, let's see. I think I'm hitting on a 1 or a 2, which is nice. Or I mean, 1, 2, or 3.
Definitely not an
Definitely
eight,
a miss. Right over the center, it's gonna deviate 8 inches. It's gonna miss for sure.
Okay.
So,
Well,
okay.
Not lucky
Next.
with the X-Launchers today.
Sorry.
Yes. I'll be advancing with my Toga. We'll be space whaling right on over here. The only people who can really shoot me are over here, so I'm gonna kind of stick it there. And fire 3 shots into this guy here. I'm just gonna roll him on the table. Is that cool? I'm just gonna.
I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, just.
You're gonna miss every shot.
I hit just once, and take it on a non-leader. I'm
Yeah, non-leader because it's strike value 3, and I'm
And
good.
you're fine,
so
but
I do
you
take a
use a command
4th pin.
test. And you go down.
Yeah, I go down. So.
Boromite.
So I have 1 team off the field, so he'll join us now, or they will. Nope, they will not. So I rolled a 6. Can't do a 6. Isorian again.
Advance with the Toga.
I figured as much.
I'm going to let Kevin move for me because it's a pretty simple move. I'm just moving 5 inches forward, and I'm going to shoot at the what are they called? Logomites.
See how you're gonna kill my lady? Not cool. You're hitting on 5s or 4s. So
I have
1
once.
hit. I have 8.
Yeah,
I'll take it on my
later,
leader.
yeah.
She's
fine,
good.
but she gets a pin.
So I have 2 total pins because I'm pretty sure this is fine.
Charge! It is tit for tat. Crocodile hand will not go unavenged.
Yes.
I am charging. What an epic like kaiju fight this is. Like, the
Caledonia, or
Yep.
whatever. I cannot maintain our goofy names throughout the whole report. I literally
you
forget them
always
every
forget
time.
halfway through it.
Her
Either
nickname is
way,
Caledonia now.
You're hitting me on.
I can shoot 3
only
times.
3s
Yeah.
because you have 2 pins. I'm hitting you on 5s. I have a compression Taurus. It's strike value 3. You have plasma
How many
carbines.
shots do you get?
Just 3.
Okay,
1 for
cool.
each guy. Yeah. And you are strike value 2. Oh no!
What the hell,
So the
Sergey?
Isorians have missed every single shot. Dude, I did not like clean my guns before this battle.
Yeah, well, I only hit on 3s, so. Oh,
Oh,
I
but
hit
you
once.
hit me. That's fine.
So-
it's fine.
Strike value 2. He's dead. He's still dead.
Oh my god. So you killed my leader.
I got one more for the recite, Captain. Get him out of here. Oh, nice. So now I have, oh, that's so mean. So now I literally have 6 attacks. Now,
You're gonna win. Like,
my
for
strength
sure.
is 7 across the board, but the riders get 8 because of the weapon, correct? Or do they have 8?
Yes, the riders get 8 because of the weapon. Your Locomite
Yeah.
attacks remain at 7 because their malice don't count as a hand weapon.
Cool. So I have 3 attacks at 7, 3 attacks at 8, all strike value 2. What do you got?
I believe I'm strength 7, up to 8, up to 9 for
Yes.
the charge. So I'm only missing on 10s, and I get 3 attacks. 6 attacks coming at Kevin, and I hit with all of them.
Yeah. I think we're gonna kill each other.
I think we're just going to, this is going to be just a
And I also hit with everything, so I
Dude,
caused
we're
6 hits,
both
you
just going
caused
to
6
straight up
hits.
Splatter
Okay, I'll go
each other.
first. Ladies first. So, strike value 3, right?
Value 3, yeah.
So, I'm actually at an advantage to you. So I'm at 5s. These are the only ones I can reroll, and I can only reroll one of them. So I have to reroll that one. Oh, so my leader's dead.
Caledonia is a blood splat.
Dead.
Blood splat.
Fine.
Actually fine. Okay.
So I lost 2 people and gained 2 more pins for a total of 4 pins.
I, on the other hand, I'm at 5s. Blood splat. Blood splat. Okay.
Oh,
so
yes, I won!
You won, so you're remaining with just 1 guy.
She led her troops into a bloody draw.
Draw.
But I was able to fend off the horrible spiders with only one of the brave Locomite knights in their own age lived. What are you gonna do now, Sergey? You only have one unit of phase troops.
It's evident that this is I cannot make this anything better.
Because you're broken.
I'm broken. I only have 1 unit that could even potentially move the sled, so the game could only go on 1 more turn. It's a draw.
Yeah. For a game in which we were definitely battling to get a draw, that was really fun.
That was
really fun.
That was I don't. So I knew he was gonna pincer me and just decimate me because there's nothing in my army that could stand up to that many lava mites.
The Isorians and the Concord are special in their absolute lack
Of close combat ability.
So
I
it's like-
thought I was gonna do a little bit better. Like I'm happy I got the draw.
Yeah.
I was pretty damn concerned I was not even gonna get that.
Yeah. Now, obviously, another big thank you to Sampo. You're the best.
You're the absolute best. We really appreciate all the cool analysis you did.
Yeah, and this inspiration of this game, it was really fun to play. So we hope you enjoyed watching it, first of all, but I like the matchup you created because it required us to really think.
Yeah.
Sergey more so than me.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I had never played the Boromites before, and so like I have been many times on the receiving end of the charges from both the Locomites, not as often, but lava mites. There's lava mite shoe marks on all of my troops. That's for sure.
It's terrifying when you're on the receiving end
Holy
of it.
shit, they're so good.
Yeah.
Like, God bless America. Like, even at, what was I started off with 3 pins? Yeah, well, 2. I had 2 pins and got a pin from point blank shooting, but holy crap!
Yeah.
I still
You still
obliterated
killed
the
the
unit
entire
with no
Taurus.
casualties.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's insane. So,
Boromites
for-
are good at close combat.
Oh, absolutely, and especially in this particular scenario, They and the Viri would be the same way, since you have that 20-inch charge rather than the 15-inch. It's insane, because I would say that the battle would have been different had I specifically played any other factions of those two, because it would have been more or less turn 3 in which those charges were happening. So it would be even hard. Boromite is the best, I feel like, attacker to play, or Viri could potentially work as well, but the Boromite's the most fun to play because they really don't, like, what chance does everybody else have to preventing you? You can literally just do 2 run orders and you created a draw.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I would have to crush you with shooting, and I tried. I shot at him a bunch.
You did,
but it did not crush him. It honestly sort of tickled him, not even a lot.
Not a lot.
Like just a chuckle of a tickle.
Well, it's interesting because now where I did get really lucky with my sprint checks, even so, it's like their command is so much so that it's like having a pin all the time seems very normal for the Boromites. Because it's so easy to shrug
they
it
exist
off.
permanently with the pin.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But
they have really high command, which...
Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed this battle report as much as we enjoyed producing it for you. And if you do, please help us support the channel in the easiest way possible by simply liking the video, commenting so we get a little more traction, and absolutely subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please mash that button and don't forget to ring the bell so you get notifications for when new content comes out.
If you liked any of the awesome models that you saw here today, you can hit that affiliate link right beneath this video. It'll bring you to the Warlord store, and anything you purchase there will give us a small commission.
And if you want to support the channel in the best way pan-humanly possible, you should absolutely consider joining our Patreon campaign. Even $1 pledge gets us so close to the dream of working on this channel full-time. And on that note, we have a fantastic new patron by the name of Yari Takanen. Yari has decided to don the chainmail and kite shield of a loyal tabletop man-at-arms, and we couldn't be more grateful to have his spear protecting our backsides.
And on that note, one of our noble men-at-arms has upgraded his pledge to become a tabletop knight. He has hung up his arming sword and picked up the noble lance. He goes by the name of Disco.
Burn, baby, burn!
Disco Inferno!
Thank you, Yari. Thank you, Disco. You guys are the best. We cannot tell you how much we appreciate your pledge of support to the channel. It means the world to us. We would also like to, of course, extend a thank you to our amazing lords and ladies, Will Connell,
Nick Hobbs,
Michael Crow,
Elizabeth Allen, and our tabletop warlord,
Night Silver,
and our tabletop emperor,
John Roberts!
We'll see you all on the tabletop.
Another hard-fought draw for the tabletop warlords.
Is that our third draw in a row now?
I don't know.
We've been drawing a
All
lot.
I know is you haven't beaten me.
it's like our battles have been like a Dragon Ball Z episode where like our fists are like punching into each other's
This
fists.
week on Namek. I wonder who's gonna the most important battle though. The battle of the pants.
The battle of the pants.